Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Midnight Show for NAUSL. Joined once again by my eternal co-caster, Danny. Danny, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
Doing okay. I'm pretty tired, but it's okay. We're gonna cast some Siege. Yeah.
Siege.
Get pumped. If all went
Just saying,
correct,
it is past midnight for me.
yeah. I've ruined your sleep schedule.
Yep.
Monkass. That's okay. Hopefully I set up the game correctly. I believe that I did. New Jersey should be attacking first. Let's see what George Mason bans for their attacker ban. Okay. You know what? Fair enough.
Really?
Fair enough. No aggression for you.
I mean, the thing is like you can use a lot more operators to have that aggression. Dockerby is pretty good now for using that aggression. Okay, so okay.
I guess.
I am very confused.
But see,
right now.
they banned Ash, and they banned better Ash. What will they ban next?
Swiss Army Knife Ash.
Swiss Army Knife Ash.
I'm gonna assume Mira? No? Okay. Oh, hey, I have no idea.
These bans are weird. Send help.
GMU shouldn't ban Mira, considering they're defending first.
We would hope not. See what they decide to do. Fair enough. You know, Clash is a pretty common
You
ban.
know what?
But I will say that this might be the first time I've not seen Lion get banned.
Yeah. This is gonna be weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have something specific planned. Little questionable banning the Zofia and the Ashe, but like I could understand the banning the Jaeger, especially if you want to like run a Finka, not a Finka, sorry, a Ying, because the Candles end up getting countered. But
yeah, definitely. I mean, attackers will be able to use grenades without worrying and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Although we're only seeing Finka with grenades on the.
Like okay, so like there's the Finka with grenades, and then there's the Jackal and the Blitz with, I'm going to assume, smoke grenades. I don't believe I can see that. We would hope.
Oh yeah, because they took the smokes off Maverick.
Yeah.
Because that would have made him way too strong.
Maverick had smokes? I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, he did.
That's you know what?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They did take them off of him in while he was in beta, so.
I'm surprised that they fixed something while something was in PTS and not waited like a season line. But, you know.
I mean, they took like a lot of fuel off of him as well, because he used to have like seven things of fuel, and now he's only got 4, and it runs out a lot quicker than it used to as well. Well, yeah, because you used to be able to make 4 crouch holes. No, not 4, 3. 3 crouch holes.
You're a full crouch hole.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Got him. Overall, pretty standard pretty standard reinforcements that you would see without a Mira.
I find it interesting that even though Mira isn't banned,
there we go. Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that even though Mira isn't banned, they're still not playing her. Like Mira's really strong on this bomb site.
Mira's really strong on just about every competitive site in the game. One thing I will say is that GMU did not reinforce the end of Red Hall, which could mean quite a bit of difficulty for them if it does end up being exploited by New Jersey here.
I mean, that hole goes both ways.
Absolutely. But still, the hole can be quite damaging to the site, cutting off the rotation between. Blitz will say, well, hello there, and clear out the entirety of monitors. Blitz has breaching charges. Does Jackal have Jackal has breaching charges. That's okay.
Oh.
We're gonna live in a world where they have smoke grenades. Everybody play along.
I hope it was just like an accidental oops moment rather than
Go behind the half wall. Ozzy will find one in the bandit now, being supported by his teammate. He does not, however, know that the Echo is there. This could be disastrous if the Echo is able to get the flank shot. He will ADS him for some reason and will fall to, I believe that's Boja. Ghost Shadow will take his own kill as well. Finka will take lots of damage. I believe ended up getting downed by the man. That is a sausage. Capkin wielding the mightiest sausage. Second to only Team AJ's Enrage from Season 1.
Throwbacks.
My throwback, yes. I was there. Jackal, last man standing versus 4 members of GMU, having to push into the site. It's not looking good, but he has plenty of time. If he's able to take it slow, get the 1v1s, he can. It's entirely possible for him to clutch this out. However, we'll look for a flank that is not quite coming yet, but he is around the corner waiting for it. Echo Drone will get picked up, but with the smoke pushing with the help of the pulse, a little bit of lag there will happen, but that's okay. He'll get picked up by Boja, I believe with a 3k on the round. Yes, with Ghost Shadow Finding 2, wielding the mighty sausage.
That was a really interesting strategy, actually, which we didn't touch on. They were playing 2 C4s downstairs, and it seemed like GMU just did not choose GMU. It just seemed like New Jersey just didn't want to clear the downstairs at all, and it really bit them in the ass, to be honest.
I just like realized I had Pandora playing in the background, so it's okay. Had just a taste of 21 Pilots there in the background, but that should be okay.
It's okay. It adds flair to the.
Of course it does.
Oh, it's gonna be fun because when I'm doing the recording, I'm gonna like. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to edit that out.
No, it should be fine.
So the recording's gonna have. I hope that doesn't get flagged.
I don't think it'll be problematic.
We'll see.
Mira, I mean, okay, so like we're allowed to use 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure that was less than 30 seconds of like what you could actually hear. That's okay. I could have sworn that I closed it. Okay, well, we'll see Mira finally get picked up by GMU. They'll opt to use that to help themselves hold the site.
I'm guessing they're going downstairs.
A very aggressive strategy that we've seen in the starting round from New Jersey. Yeah, we see a Montaigne. I feel like sticking with the blitz there might have been fine. Just, you know, the blitz did well to just play aggressively and use, well, what the operator is good at to its greatest advantage, but ADSing a person is not what you need to do with blitz. You have the ability to literally make it impossible for them to fight you. Just do that. Press 4.
I question the Maverick pick. They have both a Thatcher and a Thermite. I don't think they need the Maverick. I think they could have used like I think they could have used that pick for something else. Something with a bit more firepower. Maybe.
Also, it's worth saying that you can very quietly open up vertical pressure with the flamethrower, and that's quite good.
That is true. I find it interesting that they're not using the Habana instead opting for the Thermite.
I mean, if he's more comfortable with the Fragmite, I can understand that. So we might see some more vertical pressure here, not going for a horizontal, or for a vertical, wait, did I say vertical? Going for a horizontal pressure here, not going for a vertical take. We'll instead use the Montaigne with a little bit of lag. I don't think that's on my end, but I guess we'll find out. Ozzy will look to push in here by himself, however. But however, Turtle is not quite ready for it. He'll make the kill hole as the Montaigne eats a Kapkan trap. Now looking to stand aggressively, the Montaigne will push. And say, no, Mira, not today. Why are you doing... Okay, you know what? Sure. We'll recognize that the Nitro cell's being thrown, and we'll look to shoot the Mira in the face as the Rook gets picked up by Insidious Turnip with the most glorious name. Echo will down the Montaigne. Reservoir will team kill Insidious Turnip. Oh no! He did not like that I liked his name. There could only be one. Echo, however, will find 2 frags now. I see a very low... Ooh, nice shot from Meep to close out the round, finding Chosen One. A valiant effort from the Echo, but it was just not quite in the cards, I believe. That was, yeah, Chosen One.
Yep. That was a pretty quick attack round, to be honest. I don't think the defenders were expecting quite an aggressive push that quickly. But I mean, I think that's the thing. If you're going for a more horizontal push onto that site, you need to do it quick.
Absolutely.
It's basically a rush. You basically need to ash rush.
I mean, they did well to just force themselves onto the site and take advantage of how spread out GMU was.
I suppose that's the one thing. If you know that there's like at least... So most teams will have like 2 defenders upstairs. And they'll basically try to hold the upstairs with their lives. And try and waste as much time. Because most teams will go for the upstairs. And they'll try to get control of the upstairs so they can plant. Well, if you know that they've got 2 upstairs, what you can do is basically brute force your way into the site. And basically you only have to deal with 3 defenders instead of 5.
Whoa, computer, calm down. I really don't know. Anyway, let's see if the attack will work as well with the Montaigne on the upstairs as it did previously. Ozzy really likes to ADS with his shields, I've noticed.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite the viable tactic.
Again, they're not going to run the mirror upstairs. Do they only want to run the mirror downstairs? Is that what I'm getting from this?
I actually don't know. I mean, they are playing with both the Pulse and the Capcan downstairs. At least they were in the previous round. So maybe they don't. Maybe they think they don't need her because they have that.
I mean, I suppose.
And they do have the Echo. And we know that you can defend this site without mirror. So maybe they're just opting for more raw firepower rather than having mirror. I don't know. Looks like Pulse is going to be, he's only reinforced 1 wall on that head hallway. And the wrong wall, I think as well.
No, they got it. They got it.
Oh, both. He got both. Okay.
Well done.
It's kind of hard to see sometimes on this.
Yeah. Proud of you. Proud of you, Pulse.
Although the Pulse is opting not to go beneath like he did last time. So the Capcan's going to be by himself.
Again, Ozzy will take control of monitors. No members of GMU looking to hold this. Did the Thermite just shoot at the Monte?
I think it did.
Well, that's interesting. That's okay though.
It does look like it's going to be an armory push, so that Pulse might want to think about rotating round.
I'll have to look to push into this now. Still, the Echo will be once more behind the half wall as Montaigne aggressively stands at the bandit. Will try to deny his ability to bandit trick. Of course, we'll be able to do so. Attempted floor bang from below. Again, Montaigne, stop ADSing people! Meep will find the kill onto the bandit, but a refrag will come out from Bojo, getting the kill onto the Thatcher. Fortunately, they've done their jobs. They've given themselves an entry into armory lockers. Maverick will now push below, looking for that man playing underneath. I believe it is the Capcan again, with the mighty sausage. The Nitro Cell will find Ozzy now, with the diffuser as well. Completely out of position. The Capcan will get picked up by Porto. I believe that's Porto. Porto. We'll call him Porto. By Porto. There's an Echo drone charge going off onto the Thermite now. However, the Echo will stun the Thermite and then look at the completely different direction. Plant will come down, but the Legion is in the neighborhood. He's got to be able to hear. Will now look for the rush and the kill. Going for the pre-fire outside. He's not quite there. The Thermite, however, will come back around, and there he will fall. 1 versus 1. A minute left on the clock. Porto does have a goo mine ticking inside of him. He's usually running out of time slowly but surely. The Echo kind of hanging up, but the Echo drone's information will tell Boja exactly where he is. And Porto will fall to the T5.
That almost went in favor of the attackers.
Very nearly.
I think there was a little bit of a miscommunication between teammates. I think teammates on GMU were, instead of saying and using their words, they were instead just pinging.
Possibly, yes. I could see that.
And I think the Echo was looking at the old ping and no one was giving him information. Which is why he lost the gunfight with the Thermite.
Dead people not watching cameras instead. Just spectating. That could have been solved.
Either that or watching
he was given active
different
information.
cameras or the same cameras.
Like, it might have just been like he stunned the Thermite like in the doorway and he expected him to run back out, and instead the Thermite just sprinted inside the room.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, you don't expect someone, like, after they've been stunned to just suddenly, like, run towards you.
Porto will opt off of the Maverick onto the Jackal. This kind of, I think suits the way he's been playing the role. It means that, now he just hunt the roamers like he did on the Maverick, but instead with an operator that is more intended to do so.
I mean, I don't know how good Maverick's gun is. I would assume it's got a pretty good ability to kill. It looks pretty stable and stuff like that.
It's a fun gun. It is very fun to use.
Oh, interesting bomb site.
I would agree. I didn't quite notice this before, but it's definitely worth talking about. This is not a bomb site you often see played. It is certainly not a team's first pick for a bomb site to defend on. Maybe GMU has something in store. They have something planned.
You have to be pretty on the roam with this bomb site in order to hold it. There's no real safe place in order to.
I don't quite see why you play the pulse here, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's an interesting pick. I mean, maybe he's just really comfortable on the pulse.
Maybe. Like, you know, it's not to say that there's something wrong with having the pulse, because the pulse is always good. You get good information with him. But generally, you want to play it pulse on a site where you can use his ability to play vertically and play some safety and just give lots of free information. But instead, we'll see Road Boy play upstairs in the break room.
I mean, you could have him below on the site and have him basically walking around relaying information to the Legion. Although, again, it looks like they're just not going for the vertical gameplay like most other teams, it seems, from New Jersey.
Not so far. Oh, I like this. What is that, the mute? Yeah, the mute will try to hide inside ventilation room. Wanting to catch the attackers off guard. I don't believe they have yet, no, but Ozzy might look for it here. They'll be able to hear the Montaigne trigger the goo mine, but we'll opt to just stand still and hide.
Probably
Upstairs,
the best
nothing
choice
really's
for him.
happening yet. Boji's just going to use that hatch to his advantage for as long as he possibly can. For now, we'll see the attackers look for the wall. Frag grenade will not quite connect. Wait, how did that a frag? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Fingus frag grenade will not quite connect. Bandit tricking will now happen. You have a Thatcher. Where's Thatcher? Thatcher. Go do things. Meep will pick up the kill on the mute. Not coming. He did things, but why isn't Thatcher doing that? Like Thatcher, go. Hold on. Is there still battery on this wall? Thatcher, please. Thatcher.
Does he still have all of his batteries? I don't think they've like destroyed anyway.
No, what did you use them on?
Montaigne
is in the site. Hold on. Montaigne is in the site right now. Montaigne will die on the site. I'm guessing he ADS'd again. No, he'll get killed from above. Nice positioning for Bojic. It did look like that, which is why I pointed it out. Kumine will get pulled out by the Finka now. It appears the attackers have realized what is happening and look to counter this. As Turtle finds Meat, 2 members now left standing.
The Finka's pushed upstairs with the diffuser.
I mean, he wants this Legion, though. Legion will fall. Insidious Turnip, still with the most glorious name, will push in with his help from below. 2 members left standing. The flank will come out from Road Boy, and he will find Reservoir. Finka's now the last man on the board. One playing across the way. Looking for the pre-fire. Will not quite connect. Bandit playing into Supply Closet. He will fall through the box. 25 seconds now on the board. Getting spam marked now by the Echo drone. See. Looking for the pre-fire through the wall. Lots of marks going off on the pulse with a drone. However, he will wait and bide his time. 10 seconds left now. The Fink is running out of time. He has the plant soon. Plant will go down. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and counting. The possible wall bank. He'll get off of the plant now. 2 seconds left. Finka has the plant, and he's wasted all of his time. Pulse will now look for it, but he's in cover. He's not just rushing in to get the kill. The plant will go down. The nitrocell lever will come out, and he will not be able to get the down. What is this round? Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Insidious Turtle will finally fall to Road Boy. What did I just watch?
God, that was difficult. Yeah, I maybe the Pulse didn't realize that time was up, because like at that point, when the clock hits 00 and the attacker is planting, basically the Pulse gets a free kill. Basically, all he needs to do, rush in, knife, or get his pistol out, or something. He really shouldn't have reloaded at that point. He really should have just rushed in. So he very nearly lost the round due to just not being aggressive enough. He played it really well up until the clock hit 0.
But he let the Finka plant without like using. I don't know. I mean.
He played it too safe after the clock hit 0.
Like in that situation, you don't stop to reload. You pull out the pistol and you go in because you are brave. You are brave boy.
Or you just go for the knife because he can't pull off the diffuser because he'd lose a round. So it's literally a lose-lose for the attacker either way. Unless you let him plant, in which case it gives the attacker a chance. And attackers in general tend to have better guns than you. So you really need to watch out for the clock, and if it isn't,
Don't know what
because most of the time they will be planting.
Okay, so every time like the map loads, you turn into RoboCop, and the game's just like, "Are you sure about that?" And it's really annoying, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan. It's weird though, because like I've done this for like what 5 nights this week, and this is the first night where like it's really gotten into that. I don't think I have anything running.
You got video running?
I don't know. I closed it.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
don't know.
I have running, to be honest with you. Maybe it's. So I can close that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix this before. Well, I'm gonna spectate the Legion while I try to fix this. There we go.
And again, GMU
the highest
are not
production quality.
GMU are not bringing a mirror on the site again. They're just opting not to use her at all, which I find is really interesting. I suppose they're basically playing it as if she is banned. In which case, why not just ban her outright?
I would agree. Especially since after you defend for your 5 rounds, you have to attack into this, and you do not want to let New Jersey have a mirror that you just aren't going to use for yourself because it will give them an advantage.
Like, if they're not gonna use her, I would say they should have just banned her.
I would like to examine Ghost Shadow's love for the sausage, as he will fight the Maverick now, looking to run away, but he will miss. How do you miss a shotgun? Porto will find Ghost Shadow, and Meep will find Turtle above. Road Boy will get a refrag now. Now waiting for the Montaigne to push by himself. He is 3-speed, looking for the Nitro Cell throw. Will get punished. Do not throw in front of a shield because they will kill you. Ozzy's ADSing actually the correct play. This is the second time in the series where someone has tried to throw a Nitro Cell at him and he's punished them. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the thing. He's so aggressive with that shield, you just really can't do that. And that was a really quick round by the attackers.
Insidious Turnip.
With the double kill. Finished out the round using that Finka boost with the LMG.
I love that name. That's a great name.
I know, right? I'd like someone to draw an Insidious Turnip for me, please. I envision something like a Mandrake root, I would say.
You do know what a turnip is, right?
Yes, I know what a turnip is.
You guys have those over there, right?
Yes, we have turnips.
I'm just making sure. Oh, they are bringing out. Oh wait, yeah, the attackers and defenders swap sides now.
That is.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh, they are bringing a mirror.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the exact thing we were talking about. If you're not gonna play mirror, you may as well ban her, because now they've basically made it so that New Jersey can use her.
Absolutely, and now New Jersey not only has the mirror, but they have actually really like, I don't know. Overall, I think that depending on like what Reservoir ends up 6-picking into, if anything, he'll switch to the Bandit. I mean, Pulse is really strong on this map. I feel like losing the Bandit instead of okay, I'm gonna start over. Instead of switching off the Pulse onto a Bandit, how about you switch off the Dock onto a Bandit, and then you'll have all useful operators.
But my ACOG.
You don't need
and self heal.
Just be able to aim.
Insidious Turnip says no. Also, this again. This needs to stop. Okay? It's time to stop.
This has to stop. No. Ooh, Valkyrie
it's
camera.
time
Let's see if
wasting.
you can watch it. It is time wasting. You are correct. Why are you wait? Excuse me? There we go. Never mind. Insidious Turnip. Okay, he needs to make up his mind. He's thinking about it.
If you've got someone that doesn't quite know what to reinforce, make him reinforce something easy, like the armory wall. Because then you can't fuck that up.
I have a feeling that someone on his team told him to reinforce Red Hall. So he reinforced Red Hall.
Not the right Red Hall, though.
Not the right Red Hall. I like this bulletproof camera placement in monitors, if I can go ahead and get a shot of it right... where is it? Right there. Not immediately obvious. Might give them good information, especially with this wall open. Very useful indeed. Some aggression will come out from Porto. He'll find the Montaigne already in Turtle. I just want to say, I love you for having the shield player be Turtle. Just saying. It pleases me on an emotional level. Speaking of... well...
Going 1v1 on a glass, that's not the best idea with a pistol.
It's okay. No. See, it's okay. Caveira's pistol is just as broken as glass.
I mean, yes.
I'm sorry.
Glass is a sight.
They're both very strong. They're very strong.
Yes, they're not broken. They are very strong in the meta right now.
Yes.
Well, Caveira's not really, but Caveira's
like
Caveira.
I think the Caveira's design is broken on a from a conceptual standpoint. That's just me.
It's not broken. It doesn't quite fit with Siege. We're trying to be PC here.
It's very strong. I mean, see, people keep thinking we're playing on console.
What do you mean? Oh, wait, is she really big on console?
No, like, but because I cast with a controller to use the controller to control the end game. People think that we're all people often think that we're on console. No, in fact, we're not on console. We are on PC. Just like the keyboard and mouse controls for the spectator camera are really
bad.
Are really strong.
Less than a minute left on the clock, and it's still 4v4. With the attackers losing, arguably, probably a really useful operator in Monty, especially if they were expecting to do a Monty push with the smokes that they have.
Monty's has seen some really great play so far on the map. He's gotten a lot of use. Ooh, Obsidious Turnip using that long angle will find one all the way inside Fountain. Porter will find his second kill in the round onto Road Boy. Now looking for the flank onto the glass. Throwing the Nitro Cell at nothing. Will not be able to kill anybody with that just yet. Remember's now left standing for GMU. I like his cheeky hole in the wall, but the Twitch will come around the corner, not being able to hear the MPX. And the Beep will find the last kill on Boja. GMU appears to be a little broken up about what they want to do on this map.
It definitely seems like they're not as comfortable to it It definitely seems like they're not as comfortable on attack on this map as they are on defense.
This is GMU's map, by the way.
Yeah. Also, I will say, I don't think they were expecting Porto's aggression.
I don't think so either.
On that Valkyrie.
I wish that
he played that Valkyrie very well. Probably most likely using his cameras, I would assume, to get quite a lot of his killed. Either that or teammates. Also, you were doubting Insidious Turnip with his Doc, and he managed to get a kill with that ACOG. So, sir, you may eat your words.
Even a turnip finds some dirt every now and again.
You're just so stubborn.
Okay, look. You can't just sit there and tell me that having a Doc is better than having a Pulse.
I mean,
in almost every situation.
Better with an ACOG. If he can use an ACOG very well, then yes. It depends on the individual player. I love it just doesn't reply to me.
I just don't respond to fake news.
Wow. I mean, they've got two ACOGs now.
Why are you on this site again?
Yes. I think it's because, especially with how broken up GMU are, it's probably actually a really good pick if you think about it. Because they won't be expecting this site.
I mean, GMU did just defend it themselves, so like one would assume that they at least like understand how to attack it by knowing how to defend it.
You'd hope.
You would hope.
They almost lost this site. They almost lost it.
Very nearly.
So, we'll see.
I like this prep on the window here, getting ready for a possible run out once the round really gets into it. It could be quite useful.
I am questioning the Caveira pick though.
I mean, if Border is a good map for Caveira. Historically in the league, we've seen a lot of interrogations happen with her on this map. Why? I mean, I guess. I feel like putting a camera here is kind of redundant if you already have a camera like over here. Well, let me see if I can get a shot of it. If it'll let me. Alright, well, I can't see it, but there it is, yeah. I feel like having a camera over there is redundant if you already have a camera here. But that is okay. See where the attackers ended up spawning. Excuse me? Can I just...
Where are the attackers?
Oh, they're all upstairs. Fair enough. That's why I couldn't see them.
Oh, wow.
I was very confused.
Wow, they pushed in quick.
I mean, with no one up here to stop them.
Oh, no.
Esports ready. Let's hopefully get back in the game before too much happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully this gets fixed before it happens too much in, you know, like Pro League.
I will say, you could definitely see just before we got disconnected, New Jersey were just opting not to play upstairs at all. Like, they hadn't even reinforced the hatch. It's like they completely disregard anything to do with vertical gameplay.
I mean, they at least reinforced it. So, like, you know,
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. It was
It was
reinforced.
soft.
I thought it was
It was
reinforced.
soft. Nope, it was soft. They just used her banner on it because
Soft.
why not? No. Some of me's hard.
Kinky.
I have bones too.
Would you like one more?
She is down, my dude.
Indeed she is.
And he misses all of his shots on her.
There you go. You find the Caveira. I guess he just didn't know that she was downed? Or like just didn't want to risk
well, they
having to
don't
push
have...
into there?
I mean, they don't have points on, do they? So.
3 members will remain standing for GMU against the Frenchies in Reservoir and Insidious Turnip. Ooh, Turnip could go for a really strong flank here if the attackers are not quite ready for it. He'll look for the above, but he will see the Montane in time. The Montane will look to push into this. Now going for the melee! Why are you ADSing? Shield players do not ADS like that. It will always result in your demise. Insidious Turnip will find a second kill now so far in the round. Last man will be above. With the defuse having to go down here. I look to peek it without ADSing. Now 1 versus 1. Yeah, Jack Lever has to be got back off of this.
You're
Maybe making the correct decision.
He's got no stims left.
What did he use them on?
I don't... Himself? That's usually what top players do. Oh, don't be... Oh,
Go for the bait! I like the bait! 1 will fall, but Insidious Turnip will be able to win out the round for his team with plenty of time left.
Ahem. Who just won the round? And with what operators did they win the round
Insidious Turnip
with?
won the round. Doc did not win the round.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure
I'm pretty
about
sure.
that?
Can I type, please?
See, I think you're just in denial. If you can make it work, then Doc is a viable operator. Oh, okay. We got a sound bug.
Sound bugs are fun, but yeah, we'll go ahead and give GMU their allotted rehost.
What happens if you don't choose an operator?
Also, I just want to say I'm very tilted that chat's agreeing with you.
Yes! It's because I'm right.
It's not, you're not right.
But I am.
I disagree.
I mean, you're free to disagree, just know that you're wrong. If you can use
Good lord.
then it is a viable pick.
I suppose. No, just the game was unhappy. Well, my
like a robot
CPU
again.
was unhappy for some. Yes, you went robot again. It was honestly a little terrifying. I was not prepared.
I apologize, chat. Oh no, we're gonna have to set up all the
It's
rounds
okay.
again.
We'll figure it out together. Here, write down 3 to 5.
I've already got it. It's
Okay.
2 to 5. Wait, yeah, it's 3 to 4. I keep a tally chart now because of this.
Wonderful. Hopefully we can get back to the game without too much of a delay. I went ahead and put on the intermission screen, which is also the starting soon screen. We have lots of options here. Go ahead.
We need like elevator music while this is happening.
I do. Alright, let me re-invite GMU before we do anything else. Let's re-invite Boja.
Right, now we need to like work out the rounds. It's 3-4.
Alright. So, because we need to remake the lobby.
fix this bug soon.
Yeah, I mean, I actually would like to. Did my game crash? Hello?
Yeah, your game crashed.
That's nice.
But production quality. This is fine. Everything is fine.
Danny, entertain them.
Why don't you entertain them? It's your fucking...
Excuse me, this is a family stream?
Oh, is it now?
So it's my fudging stream?
Yes.
Exactly.
Your finagle stream.
Mm-hmm. So Danny, what do you think of the match so far?
It's definitely interesting. I don't understand why New Jersey just don't like vertical gameplay at all. Like, at all.
Well, hopefully I won't rehost this time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully. And it's just like, even on defense, where like you kind of need to, especially when you're going for a bottom floor bomb site, and GMU are using the whole map, and were using the vertical gameplay, especially in that last round. You kind of need to utilize the whole map to your advantage, especially when you're defending.
All right, so we're on border. All right, band operators were Ash, Zosha, Jaeger, and Clash. That's right, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Wonderful. Orange team.
Can I have screen?
First. Oh, yeah. That died too, huh?
Yes. Usually that's what happens. Woo!
Woo! Alright, custom team names turned on. Blue team is, if I could get my thing to type, blue team is GMU. And add round history.
Oh.
First round was, I want to say, a blue win, because Boja clutched it against the Maverick, so that was upstairs.
Yeah, that was upstairs, but it wasn't that one. But yeah, it was a pretty decisive defense. So yeah, that went to JMU, and then the next one was attack, so orange, and that was downstairs.
Yeah.
Vent.
Did
No.
it said vent now. Look, vent.
Oh right, you scrolled down. Okay, sorry. I was like looking at the round 3 because I thought that was round 2 because it didn't scroll down on my screen. The third one went to JMU, and that
GMU?
was, yeah, I believe that was upstairs.
I believe so as well.
No, maybe? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Fuck, I can't remember.
I mean, it was 3-4. I believe.
The last 2 defense have been New Jersey wins. Yeah.
Alright, well in that case we can just do it like this. So blue win, orange win, blue win. Blue win. Alright, I think that was... Bathroom tellers. Wait, no, not bathroom tellers, it was... Customs, okay, yeah. So blue won customs, and then...
Orange did win that, actually. They managed to win it.
No, blue won. This is the customs before, when GMU defended. Yeah, and blue won.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry.
Alright, so blue win, orange win, blue win, blue win, orange win. That's 2 orange and 3 blue, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Alright, and then the last 2 have been orange wins, I believe.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. There should be only 7 rounds done. Yeah.
No, but like what I'm saying though is like this is what happened before they switched. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then add round history. No, I think this was that was okay. So blue won customs and then.
I don't think it really matters. I don't think it really matters
to me. Yeah. All right, and then orange won. They won that, but before that they won upstairs, and then after that they won customs.
Yes.
All right, I think we did it. I think we did it, team.
Yeah.
Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we did it. Hopefully.
Okay.
Everything is going exactly according to plan. Everything is okay. Let's see if the teams are ready to go, and we'll get right back into the game.
Gladiators, are you ready? Did you guys have that?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, no, never mind.
Did they say they were ready? I was like looking at chat.
No, they didn't. New Jersey haven't said anything.
What? Okay, someone just donated me money saying Pulse sucks. Thank you, Grim says hi for $5. I appreciate it.
Doc is better. Doc is the new Pulse.
Yes, because Doc can see through walls.
Yep. If you have a special gaming chair, yeah.
Naturally. Oh, have you seen that thing that I forget? It's been advertised by some YouTubers where it's like this magnifying glass thing that you can like glue to your monitor, and it gives you like free zoom.
So what? An ACOG?
No, like
oh wait,
basically.
So Bandit and Jaeger get their ACOGs back then?
Yeah, pretty much. I forget what it's called. I just thought it was so weird. All right, so I'm gonna like make sure.
Oh.
Alright, cool. We ready, boys. Let's get back into the game.
Woo.
Hopefully,
with the right score.
Yeah, hopefully I think we did this right. I think we did this right.
As long as the 2 defense rounds are right, we should be fine.
Yeah.
I hope. Yeah, 7 rounds.
Yep, this is correct.
Yep, we're good. Woo! I think maybe I need to start writing down like.
It would probably be a good idea. That can be your job.
But that's a lot of writing. Like my spelling is not that good to begin with.
It's okay, mine isn't either.
I have an excuse though. What's yours?
England is not my native country.
English is not my native language.
Damn it.
Insidious turnip, go for the dog pick again.
See, I can almost promise you that someone told him that I was complaining about it and I was just doing it to spite me.
Yep. I mean, if he's playing it well, why not? I do wonder why he's using all these stim pistols on, though. I'd be kind of salty if it's, like, using... No. No. That's naughty. This is, caster bias. If anybody would like to protest,
it's
Albatross.
Okay. Deleting the VOD never happened. Where's your proof? Oh god, it's okay. It's okay, guys. My i7's getting throttled.
I just won't like talk when maps are being loaded.
It's probably the right, honestly, probably the right thing to do. Unfortunately, Meep will opt to bring the Mira, which is something that GMU did not do.
Yeah, they didn't like mirror. Insidious turnip. No, naughty. That is naughty. I don't know who got there first, but like Insidious turnip should probably like reinforce something else. Actually, no. Mirror should reinforce like what he wants Mirror to go on to.
These reinforcements are basically identical to what we saw from GMU, by the way, I just want to say.
Yeah. I wonder what walls he's going to put his mirror windows on, as to how like aggressive he is. He's going for a more defensive mirror instead of putting it on the fountain wall.
Porto will go for this same Valkyrie camera throw that we saw previously. Again, I mean, like, for upstairs, I can understand why you have that. But for downstairs, as I said, not necessarily the best thing to do.
It did work for them, though. Like, the reason, I believe it was the dock? Yeah, it was the dock that managed to get the kill on both the Monty and the IQ.
Nitros! Where was that? Oh, just from... That was weird. I couldn't even see through the wall. Well, early kill for with the Nitros along with the Maverick now off the board. But with this, they have a Thermite and a Habana on top of that, so all things considered, not the worst operator you could lose. Road Boy, we will miss you.
Rest in pieces. I assume that's what happened to you. Oh, and a team kill onto Turnip?
See, well... I'm just saying, if he was playing Pulse, he wouldn't have died.
No.
Okay, no, think about it.
Not how it works.
No, see, look at this though, right? He was obviously downed by the fuse, right? Who counters fuse? Because there was a cluster charge.
Oh, okay.
Who counters fuse, darling?
Pulse. I mean, anyone can, because if you use your ears.
Yeah, well, see, for people that don't have ears, Pulse is the answer. Please consult your doctor before using Pulse.
I don't know why that Thermite was peeking when there's obviously a mirror window there.
So, okay, he's destroying his only bit of cover as well. Which is, it's so entertaining. The Turtle will walk... Sorry, no, Reservoir will walk back out in the open and fall into Turtle. Last man, my controller died a little bit, but that's okay. Porto, stop that! Porto being the last man standing for his team has to fight against 4 and retake the site from GMU. The headshot will not quite connect. The Havana will rip into the Valkyrie, and the wallbang will end out the round. Boja well, I wouldn't call it a clutch, but with the final kill. Good night, Valkyrie.
That was some good game sense by Bojo, actually, there. You knew he was in the corridor, so you may as well just spray and pray through the wall and hope that you kill her. But yeah, it was a nice early kill from the Valkyrie, but the unfortunate team kill onto Insidious Turnip really nerfed the New Jersey defense there, I think.
I'm actually pretty sure that I actually don't know why he shot Turnip, to be honest. Hopefully it wasn't because I told him, because that's kind of dumb. But we're going to live in a world where that's not the case. See, just to clarify, I was saying that I wanted GMU to kill Turnip, not Turnip's team.
I kind of feel like maybe Reservoir. It wasn't Reservoir that killed him, was it?
I want to say
Who was it that killed him?
I think it was Reservoir. No, it wasn't Reservoir. I think it was like Meep. Meep or Ozzy, one of the two. Because Porto was busy getting a kill and helping his team.
Porto was being useful, like the rest of his team.
Porto on the Valkyrie was being useful elsewhere, while Turnip was being shot in the back of the head.
While Turnip was being mercilessly slaughtered by his own teammates.
Put down like a rabid vegetable.
I love this name so much, it's so great. It's probably one of the more... Oh. Kill the drone!
No!
Well, I mean, you just lost your 5 points there. turnip.
This match has really helped me turn up the humor on the stream.
Oh no, we're not doing this. No, please.
What?
Please, no.
What?
You just know there's gonna be a lot of turnip puns.
Oh, you know it.
I hate puns.
Ooh, Meep. Going for the cheeky kill here. Let's see if it'll work out in his favor. There is a man outside. 2 members outside on excuse me, on GMU, now pushing into break room. Taking control of that. Ozzy will play below on the side. Already the hatch getting open. No real resistance from New Jersey on the upstairs. Both hatches will get cracked open. I like the nitro attempt from the Kapkan, however that will not quite connect the way they wanted it to. Chosen One will watch the flank, aware that Meep likes playing this Caveira. As Ozzy now lies in wait. What is... Hold on. That's some commitment right there. No, he'll get out. See, I thought he's just going to stay on there and wait for the run out. But no, he will opt to move back towards his team and support them. However, okay, you don't need... What in the world? Oh, I like that flank play, or at least the attempt for the Caveira trying to distract the attackers. But now she has 2 angles to worry about while she's trying to get the flank off. Of course, hulls go both ways. Porto is quite low. Valkyrie already off. Not Valkyrie. IQ already off the board. Their icons are both kinda yellow.
That's racist.
In my defense. Is it though?
Yes.
It
is. It's iconist.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense against icons of color. Reservoir will find 1 kill up and that is Chosen One. Meep will get a knife kill onto Ghost Shadow. Is that an interrogation? I'm not quite sure. I was busy making jokes.
Was.
Indeed it was. Quick round end with the interrogation for New Jersey. We'll now go on to match point.
And it's the first round where the Caveira plays actually worked out in favor of the defenders. And
As
where the Caveira didn't die within the first, like, minute of the round. It's pretty good to see. I'm not discounting, like, Caveira, but, like...
I'm just happy we're seeing some close matches.
Yeah, and I think, if you don't get the drop on them, then you're screwed, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Because you've got a tiny little pistol, and they've got big guns.
Yeah, but okay, see, you're saying that she has a tiny pistol that one-shots 3-speed operators in close range.
Yes, but you have to get close range in the first place.
That's the majority of Siege. Like I would say like 90% of engagements happen within like 10 feet.
I mean, she was like across the hallway from them at one point. I don't actually know how she got the interrogation. I assume she like just sprinted in or something. I don't know. Your camera work was shit.
Probably. All right, look. All right, this isn't my job. My job was to make bad jokes, which I'm doing quite well, mind you.
You believe what you want to believe.
You know I will.
Whatever. New Jersey opting to go back upstairs. No mirror this time though, which is interesting. I definitely think she really helped them. At least in the first
you know
round
what's
they were
good when you
upstairs.
don't
Not
have
so much
access to a mirror for intel?
a dock.
Sure.
A
Sure.
Valkyrie. A maestro.
Whatever could I have thought? Obviously, I was wrong. You need a dock for intel.
Yeah, because he's got a camera. Look.
You have a camera.
I mean, yes. Don't you?
I mean, I have a camera on my phone. I
Oh.
feel like most people don't have
That's
actual
fair.
cameras nowadays.
Ozzyford, that would have been a lot easier if you had an ACOG. Where
Yes.
you get Doc to do that.
This is why you have Insidious Turnip go for the spicy kills. Portal will
Please
get
don't
tagged
nerf him.
once. Don't nerf who?
Insidious Turnip.
Why would you nerf Insidious Turnip?
Like, he got nerfed in the previous round, and
I
they
would
lost.
say that he is perfectly fine in his current Insidious form. It's like maybe a little too turnipy, but the level of Insidious is working as intended.
I think he's too insidious. I think they need to dial it down. Maybe like
I mean, like
mildly evil.
we could change the Insidious from maybe 2 seconds to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That way,
Anyway,
there's some more delay on it.
the Blackbeard going down. Where was Blackbeard? Where was that?
Where is the? I'm guessing air conditioning. No, Blackbeard was not where he belongs. Was he repelled? He was not repelled.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Was he?
His body's on the floor.
Oh look, there's his corpse. See guys, Camo does something. Camo helps. Portal will get killed. This is why you reinforce the wall of Fountain, by the way. As Portal will fall, trying to defend the area. Meepover will go for the flank now. Will, however, miss his shots and have to fall back towards the site. Need to open the flank watch. He'll find one. Ooh, the pistol shots. I believe we'll get the down now. Yep, that is Chosen One now down on the ground, but Boja will find him in return. Trying to fall back down the red hallway. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. GMU's got to make a push here pretty soon. The City's Turtle will find one in the last man standing for his team. But it's however Diffuser. With time in his favor, it's entirely possible they'll be able to clinch this out. Looking to move back where he has some breathing room. He'll possibly, takes some shots on Boja. However, the Candela will make him pull back away from that. Boja now lying in wait, hoping Turnip will come after him. The floor bang will not quite line up. Now they want to make a push in. Run in now. Candela's going to go off, but there's nothing happening quite yet to the doctor. But he will fall to the flashbang. Candela number 2. Insidious Turnip being assaulted from all angles, and he will fall to the pistol.
Did she run out of
Maybe?
her bullets in her, like, 100 bullet mag?
Maybe. And that's
This is a really close match.
This is the first map that I've watched so far in the league that has gone to 5-5. We are now on overtime match point. This is for all the marbles. Let's see which team's able to clutch this out.
And it's
take a
okay.
drink of
Insidious
some orange Fanta.
Turnip is on dock. We're good. We're good. They're gonna win.
Ozzyfer will opt for the Frost. An interesting choice. Off of the Capcan onto the slightly different Trap Operator.
Yeah, like, especially with... Oh, he didn't 6-pick, did he?
I
was gonna say, like... Because what he could have done was, chosen the Capcan and then 6-picked off of him. And then basically what you could do is, the attackers will be a lot more... slow in their approach because they'll still think, oh, they've got a Capcan, we need to watch out for traps and stuff. So a lot of pro teams will like use a Capcan like in the first couple of rounds of a match when they're defending, and then it will basically trick the other enemy team of having to go pretty slow and having to watch doorways and windows and all sorts. So it'll really slow them down and tick down the clock.
I'm admittedly a little confused as to why the teams keep deciding to use this bomb site. I guess
they like it.
I mean, evidently, but is that really the best bomb site they could be playing?
I mean, like when GMU went to ventilation, they totally lost it. Like they literally just got rushed by New Jersey. So. I guess maybe they're just not as comfortable defending that. I mean, I don't know.
I guess we'll see.
You like what you like.
Very true.
And it has worked out for them. Both defenders being able to defend the bomb site pretty well, so... And it looks like they're going for a more horizontal push.
At least at face value, no one on New Jersey is going to be bandit tricking on this wall. It should be an early open. A little bit delayed by a mute jammer, but that still nonetheless will get opened up by the Brimstone. It is not Texan Dynamite. It is in fact called the Brimstone. Roadboy will find one. The attempted aggression from Reservoir will get shut down by Turtle. A strong start coming out for the round for GMU. Insidious Turnip will get a little thirsty, looking for the kill onto Turtle. We'll make him take a little bit of damage. Will not quite result in anything. I'm liking just a little bit, but that's okay.
Insidious Turnip playing very aggressively.
Playing with fire. Looking now to fall back from that, not getting too aggressive. Very dangerous to repel like that. Now it looks like we'll see a lot of pressure coming in on the upstairs. GMU will see a little bit of resistance coming from that Frost Trap, but Boja will get brought right back up. With another Frost Mat there, we'll see if it's able to hit somebody else. Ooh, the flank from Ozzy will find one and then two! Now 3-2 in favor still for GMU, but the lead is closing. With 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock and counting. Claymore will fall as well. As Ozzy looks for the Hibana behind the counter, not wanting to get too greedy on this. As Insidious has to fight two on the first floor. Trying to use these cameras. Flashbang number 2 as Ozzy looks to peek into this while the flashbang is going off. A little dangerous there. Third flashbang. The Hibana looks for the rush and he will fall! Plant is down, but with 2 members left standing for New Jersey, the game is definitely not over yet. Possible run out here for the Frost could really be a boon for his team. But Turnip will opt to go for it himself, and we'll find the Thermite not quite ready for the aggression. Last man will standing will be the Maverick cutting in the corner. I don't think that Turnip knows that he's there. Will peek wide and will fall. Not enough time to get himself back up. Roadboy will clutch the round for his team and win GMU the first map.
That was a...
That last round was as close as the entire map.
Wow.
That was a very fun game to watch.
Yeah, this has been a really fun match. Probably like my favorite match to watch as of now. Both teams being I like the aggressive plays from both teams. And even though they're probably not the most they're really thinking outside the box. I'm trying to think of the word for that. They're not conventional.
Inventive.
They're not conventional by any means. With New Jersey opting not to do any vertical play whatsoever when they're attacking. And even in that last round, GMU just hardly any vertical gameplay whatsoever. Although it did win them the round. So maybe vertical gameplay isn't the be-all or end-all of Border. If you could brute force your way in through everything, then who needs to go upstairs?
Well, now we'll look to go to, I believe it's Villa now. See, fun fact, I don't know any callouts for Villa, so this should be a fun time.
Neither of us do, so this should be good.
I mean, like, okay, let me rephrase that. I know some callouts, I just don't know all callouts. That should also be pretty
I don't even know the map. I don't like Villa.
I know some strategy. I'll be able to talk about that, but this is a little after my time.
You just typing in blue team.
Could you not?
He didn't like the fact that all of it was capitalized, so he's just gonna make it look pretty.
Alright, let me look.
Jersey attack. New Jersey or attack.
Orange team will attack first. Alright, cool. Let's see if the teams need a minute to sort themselves out or if they're ready to go. For those of you that don't know, these matches are best of 2. If a team is able to secure both maps, that will mean that they get 3 points towards their division standings. If it's the draw, each team will get 1 point. Of course, if you lose, you get no points. Both teams are ready, and we'll look to go into our second map of the series, with GMU winning currently with 1 map win. Nope, GMU needs a moment.
I really do hope Villa is as close as Border was. So, I mean, we don't see Villa very often. So it'll be interesting to see whether GMU have any strats for Villa. Or even if they know like the map very well. Because it's still kind of newish, so people aren't like 100% comfortable on it.
It's been banned a lot so far in the history of this league, at least. It's only really seen play maybe once before. I think that was in the summer league.
I know we've done it for an exhibition match, haven't we? It wasn't really an exhibition match, but like, yeah. Oh,
GMU is ready. Let's see if NJIT is about ready now. Just to make sure. Would help if I was actually tabbed into the game. It's always good to make sure that everybody's ready to go. So we don't have to rehost more than entirely necessary.
Seems the entire team of NJ has gone.
Feels bad.
So yeah, what do you think of Villa then? You know more about Villa than I do.
I think that Villa overall is a better map than most maps they put in the game.
Yes. For Villa, for example.
Yes.
Probably the worst map Ubisoft have ever done. I think.
Wait, so like personally, I think that Tower and Theme Park are worse.
Really?
Because like at least when I got Favela, I wasn't actively upset that I got it.
Oh, I am. I am actively upset I get Villa. Favela.
You haven't gotten Favela in like a year.
They've put it back in the casual pool though.
Yeah, but like who plays casual? Gross.
Most people. You play casual.
You don't. Okay, when was the last time you played the game?
Like a month ago.
Like a month ago. Doesn't even know the exact day.
Okay, I am busy. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you are.
I'm sorry, who spent 6 hours rendering a bloody video today?
Who spent 6 hours telling you to render the video today?
I hate.
Oh.
He's mean. I think people should report Albatross for abusive
Abusive what?
words.
Abusive words. This is not California. You get to sit there and take it.
I live in Britain. I live in the UK.
GMU's ready. Am I blind? Did New Jersey say they were ready again yet? I just want to make sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
So like them not saying anything concerns me.
NJ, are you alive? Blink twice. Several.
Alright, there we go.
Oh no!
God damn it. Alright, let's get into the game. Let's get into the game before we get a little too...
So I'm pretty sure that Villa plays a lot like Border.
I would say in some ways, yes.
There's a lot of vertical gameplay in Villa, which probably won't get used by either of these teams. But go for the Ash ban again.
Why do you ban the Ash? I just don't see it.
Because they like to play against operators that have hitboxes. Yes, that meme is still alive, especially if Ash is running around with a pistol out.
Sure. I mean, it helps if you have ping that's below 800.
Interesting, Jackal.
I mean,
We did see quite a lot of Jackal gameplay in the on the Border map.
We did. That's entirely reasonable. Banning the Echo. Echo's an operator that we also saw get played quite a bit. Makes perfect sense. I would not be surprised if we see GMU banning off maybe a Valkyrie here.
I reckon Clash.
Could be a clash. feel like target banning Meep. Good night, Meep. No more interrogations for you.
That is interesting. I still question the Ash ban, but whatever works for you, I guess.
Like, I would question the Jackal ban, to be honest.
Especially if you're attacking first, and I'm pretty sure NJ used Jackal, didn't they?
Yes. New Jersey banned Jackal and Echo.
Oh, GMU do in fact own Mirror.
Do they now?
Is confirmed.
PogChamp. Well, like GMU played Mira like once on Border.
Oh yeah, they did. They played it downstairs, yeah. Instead of upstairs where she's.
So like they did show us they do in fact own Mira. They just didn't play her that much.
Yeah, I still feel they should have banned her. But it worked out in their favor anyway. So.
I will downvote GMU, however, for not having Turtle play Clash.
Okay, he can't play shield operators all of the time.
I mean, now he can. This season, you actually can.
Would Mirror with a shield work?
No, because he's not a shield operator. Okay, all right, look.
No, because he could turtle, and it would still be classed as turtling.
If you're not gonna play a shield operator, at least have Turtle play the Rook. Rook kind of looks like a turtle. See, like, look at that face.
I feel like that's offensive to Doc.
How is that offensive to Rook?
I don't know. You just told him it looks like a turtle.
Turtles are cute. I love turtles. Turtles are the best.
Okay, right. Which though? Turtles or tortoises? Because yes, people, they are different.
Okay, first of all, it's a tortoise. It's not a tortoise.
Tortoise.
Stop saying that. It's weird.
I am British. That is how we say it.
I've noticed.
Stop making fun of my accent.
Why?
Bloody Americans.
Bloody Americans? What? Pretty standard mirror window placement coming out for GMU to start off the round. This aviation hold is quite common nowadays. Montaigne will aggressively stand. Honestly, very much loves this Montaigne and use that to get free information for his team. Be able to see that, yes, there are in fact 2 mirror windows there. We'll have to go elsewhere.
Nope, just push from a different angle.
I mean, he still technically went elsewhere, but now he'll push from an angle that is towards the mirror windows.
Yes.
Instead of aggressively standing outside, he's now aggressively standing inside. And will somewhat casually walk at the enemy. Do not ADS again, I will slap you. Stop that. Seems like New Jersey's just a little bit dumbfounded here by the double mirror window. We'll see Beaujolais to get some sort of flanking going on as the Maverick wants to push in, get his own angle going. I would not say in this situation, pushing in. I believe this is study. Hold on, let me look at the Montaigne so I can see what room he's in. Yeah, it is called the study. See, I've done a little bit of homework.
Hey.
Ozzy needs to be a little bit more safe here. As pushing up like this is very dangerous. He will take some damage for his time. Nitro Cell will not quite connect, as Insidious looks to play below and clear out any sort of roamers hanging out over there. Why are you ADSing, Montaigne? Calm down. Meep will now go for the flank. Maverick and Thermite off the board now. Mirror window number 1 will get opened up, but next to the pool table, the Rook is lying in wait, but his head will get popped by Meep. Road Boy will find Ozzy for Diffuser, however, is now out of position on top of the Valkyrie's body. Mirror, the last man standing now on the site with the Valkyrie out. But still can act as a drone, and Turtle will find the final kill, clutching it out against Meep. Unprepared for the Mirror to be hanging out in this corner.
That was a weird attack round.
Indeed it was.
If I'm honest.
I just wish we had a better camera operator for the map.
Yeah, oh well. It definitely seems like GMU know how to at least like defend that bomb site. They've definitely watched like Pro League and stuff like that and know at least the basics.
I mean, like if I know about your defense on Villa, you know that it's quite basic, but it works though. With simplicity, you generally find something that works quite effectively.
I would have assumed that New Jersey would know about that strat and know how to counter it. If this is their map pick, so you'd assume they would be.
Yeah.
You'd assume they would be quite comfortable on this map and know about this very basic defense. But JMU looking to go downstairs to the library?
This is hold on, let's find out what it's called. This is called
the worst
living room.
This is the worst bomb site on this map. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I think that it's okay. I would say that Villa has the advantage of having most of the sites be at least doable. Overall, this is probably my least favorite, but I don't think that it's bad.
I definitely think both these teams are known for choosing less favorable bomb sites.
I was going to say that's something like that as well. Very unorthodox picks coming up from GMU and New Jersey.
Go Shadow, I saw that.
Did you know?
Yes. That poor Legion was going to reinforce the wall next to him, and then Go Shadow comes across and reinforces right next to him. No, naughty.
Ozzy, however, he wants to go in, will get popped up by the Finka. However, will ADS people again stop doing that? Boja's down. Sorry, Boja will find Ozzy. Get a second kill now onto Porto. Meep will find Turtle. In return, Chosen One will find Insidious Turnip. Oh no, not the Turnip. Meep will finally get fragged up by Chosen One again. Last man standing for Jersey is Reservoir against 4 members of GMU.
Minute hasn't even gone in the round.
I mean, okay, I like the aggression, but maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do it quite like that. Valkyrie will just run out into the open here, trying to bait some shots, I guess.
That Valkyrie ran in a circle twice.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I know you can't hit me. I'm gonna run out in the open. Psychological warfare. I mean, Reservoir has plenty of time. Where does Valkyrie get these cameras? Ooh, nice shot on Daboja now off the board. There goes the Legion. As well as the Valkyrie camera. But the front door is now susceptible to a run out if the defenders opt to do so. Why do you still have gadgets? Captain will put down an EDD as well. EDD number 2. Wanting to cover his bases.
Yes. It's always good to have like a couple in pocket, just in case.
Yes, because Captain players often have plenty of time to put them down in the heat of battle.
I mean, yeah, unless you're not playing Capcom, right? God! Every pro Capcom player knows that you meant to have like gadgets in pockets so you can put them down as you're shooting people.
I mean, I don't know. See, I for one, as a retired Capcom player, am always in favor of giving doors the EDD. The wallbang will come out from Chosen One and will wrap up the round for his team. Reservoir has no chance. Going for the pre-fire.
Yeah, it kind of seems like New Jersey don't really know how to attack on Villa, if I'm honest. They don't seem particularly comfortable.
I'm a little confused as to why Jersey picked the map that they clearly don't quite have strats for.
I think they were expecting... I wonder if GMU baited them into picking it.
Maybe? I don't really... I feel like it's too early into the season to bait someone into picking it.
I mean, if you have a look, like, New Jersey just don't really know what to do on this map. And, I mean, obviously it's only 2 rounds in, but we've seen a failed blitz rush and a failed attack upstairs on a very basic bomb site defense that everyone knows about and is probably quite easy to counter if you know how to do it.
I suppose. Ozzy, I believe for the first time, at least I've noticed, is playing not a shield operator. Will instead opt for the Ying. See, Ozzy, you can now ADS.
Yeah.
You have my permission.
You have the power to ADS.
So far, pretty standard. Why did GMU... Why? Why? Why?
Oh. I think there was a little bit of a miscommunication.
I think Turtle just noticed.
Go on, Turtle. Hunt down anyone who did that.
Yes, because as we know, Turtle is quite good at hunting things down.
Turtles can be aggressive.
Yeah, but like, are they really hunters though? Like, dude, the turtles hunt.
Yes. Have you ever seen a snapping turtle?
I mean, alligator snapping
Those
turtles just
things
kind of
are
like
big.
sit there and wait.
I mean, ambush hunter?
I know, but like, okay.
That is hunting.
Yeah, but like, ambush hunting is not hunting though. Ambush hunting is just like sitting there like a fat turtle and waiting. And by hunting, I mean like, you know, you seek out your prey. Mirrors don't seek out their prey. Mirrors sit and they wait and they go, I have a window, and they wait. Ozzy will find a frag on the road, boy. There goes the Valkyrie already. As we see NJIT take control of 90. They will find a castle barricade for their time. Look to throw the Candela. That will get shot by the castle. That's not something you see every day. Ooh, man playing in the corner, though. Bojo is on the rook and looking to roam. Waiting now for the Ying to walk down into his jaws, and he will not be prepared for the flank from the rook. Ozzy will fall, as well as Turtle find a kill on the reservoir. The turtle has found its prey. There goes the sledge. Fuse will fall as well, getting picked up by Chosen One. Hitting them feetsies. Turtle will find his second kill now, catching Meep off guard. Last man standing is Porto, and he will get picked up by Boja. A completely stark difference from what we saw on the first map. Oh,
So
nice snap.
New Jersey started off well. They got the pick onto the Valkyrie, but they didn't drone. I feel if they'd known that the rook was there, it would have gone a totally different way. But because they didn't drone out that rook, and they didn't even bother to drone at all by the looks of it. They did like the initial droning at the prep phase, and then that was it. They just rushed in. And I think that's kind of the issue on this map. You really need to drone out on Villa. I definitely think it's a more roamer-friendly map compared to Border. I mean, Border's very roamer-friendly anyway.
Absolutely.
But it's because it's been played so much, you can predict when roamers are coming. Whereas on Villa, because it's still quite new and everything like that, people aren't 100% sure, so they'll do weird roaming stuff. Because why not? So I definitely think NJ lost that round because they didn't drone.
I would agree with you. I don't know, like, it seems like NJ just kind of all does their own thing. It feels very much like a ranked match as opposed to them just going into the round knowing, okay, like, we're going to take this room, we're going to push this, we're going to push from this angle, and we're going to do this, you know, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. It just seems like they're like, okay, well, they're here. Let's go from there, and let's take control of that. You, go over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's the first game of it's the first match of the season. It's probably the first time that they're really playing
will learn
together.
over time.
Yeah. So I mean, these things are going to be ironed out over time and stuff like that. So they definitely have potential. Definitely from what we've seen on Border. I definitely think that New Jersey seem more comfortable in defense than they do on attack.
Absolutely.
Which, I mean, defense is easier than attacking, to be honest. Especially on...
One thing I will say is that this is something that we see a lot of teams not... honestly, like, do the opposite of, is that Jersey is very aggressive. They're decisive when they want to push. Ozzy's always getting up in there with his shields, which is nice because it helps give his team initiative. But what ends up happening is that he ends up getting a little bit too greedy and will fall by getting either picked out or they'll get crossfired. Meep will now opt to play the blitz instead of Ozzy. Maybe he might ADS just a little bit less. That is a saw. Interesting. Ooh, shot from the kitchen. The blitz will fall as well. Turtle with the double kill on the flank. Capito also off the board. The M249 just slightly not strong enough. Or will find him. Just slightly. It does mad damage now. Ooh, Montaigne will spot out Turtle. Flop to give the Finka information. The pre-fire from around the corner.
See, if it was Doc, he could revive himself.
Could you not? Ozzy will ADS again. However, this time he will not get punished for it. And will assist the Finka in removing him. Why is Montaigne Shield doing that? That's nice, Ubisoft. That's nice. Hopefully we can get back to the game without too much of a delay.
So yeah, New Jersey. I don't understand. Like, they really should have droned before entering the building, or at least as they were entering the building.
Mm-hmm.
What seems to happen is they'll basically all go in, and they'll all go. Oh, it's back.
Oh, it appears that while we were gone, Ozzy ADS somebody else, and Bush will pick up Insidious turn up on the Finka.
How do you know he ADS'd?
Because the Montaigne died.
I mean, he could have been shot from behind.
He could have, but I know Ozzy. My guess is that he probably ADS'd the Legion again. Because he's done that like 3 times.
Probably, actually, yeah.
Bush has done very well on both maps for his team. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, he's a very solid player.
Well, off the Legion onto the Ella, a more aggressive role. You might look to roam with this, as Ella is very much the operator that can fight an entire team and not care.
I mean, she's not as broken as she used to. I'm sorry, she's not as strong as she used to be. I do like how aggressive both these teams are, though. It's nice to see teams not wasting 2 minutes droning and like umming and ahhing as to where they want to go.
Like, it's still important to drone, but I very much agree. Like, I would say that New Jersey is the polar opposite of the problem we see a lot of teams, where like I said, they just take forever droning and they don't really push anything, and they end up having to push the entire map in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Whereas Jersey is inside the building and ready to push in like 15 seconds.
Yeah. Like, there was one attacking round where it was literally like everyone died in 30 seconds. And like, there was only like one guy alive with literally 45 seconds.
The correct
round starting.
The correct mirror window placements will get used now. As Turtle, I believe, scolded the man that did it last time, no longer having to deal with that issue. Gee, this is GMU's last round to defend. And they're looking very strong so far with 4 wins. Roadboy will get very aggressive. We'll find 2! What is happening? Reservoir will fall as well. There goes the Habana.
And the Thatcher as well. Two really important operators for this bomb site.
The Habana being Jersey's only answer to the mirror windows as well. They just have to push somewhere else now. Unable to deal with it.
Beautiful spawn peek by Roadboy. It's a very common spawn peek as well. Especially on this bomb site, so I'm surprised it actually caught people out.
It wasn't even a spawn peek. Like, Roadboy literally just like peeked the doorway. Like he was here.
Oh really?
Yeah, he just peeked the doorway and killed 2 people that were repelling.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I can kind of understand why that caught them off guard. Who does that?
Why are you there?
Why is he there?
Ozzy will spot out the Valkyrie camera for his teammate. Call it out. I just heard a Scorpion go off. Where is Ella? Ella's down the stairs, possibly flanking this Capiteau quite soon. Now, here we have the wild Ella in its natural habitat. He'll go for the reload with his 41 rounds. Now, this gun can fight an entire team and win. The Capiteau has to be very, very careful as he moves away from that. Should I stop?
Yeah, you probably should.
Aww.
You probably give everyone erections.
I mean... Aww. I mean, it's certainly one way to get viewer retention.
Yeah, that's one way, isn't it?
Yes. Ozzy will ADS again and will get punished. Roadboy with his 3rd kill. Portal will be there, however, to be able to wrap up the Valkyrie and end his rampage. Again with the Saw. An interesting choice, to say the least. However, Ella will go for the flank here and find one. The Firebolt, however, will not be able to kill him quite fast enough, and Boja will end out the round with a double kill. Finding the Capiteau as well. A little bit of potato aim, but that's okay.
So again, we see someone trying to drone while they're already inside the building and not in a safe place, and ends up getting punished. Yeah, he's nuts.
Ghost Shadow bringing up the rear.
He is a support player.
Naturally.
He is their cheerleader.
We will see a side switch. Let's see how well GMU can attack now. Insidious Turnip will opt to play something that isn't Doc.
I think he may have nerfed himself. How can he play without the
ACOG? See, they just don't like Pulse, I guess, because they'll opt off of the Pulse onto the Clash.
I think they just do it just to spite you now.
It's possible, but like it's not a bad operator to 6-pick onto.
No,
like,
no.
Them not being ready for the Clash is Insidious Turnip's left the game.
Oh. No.
If NJIT calls for their rehost now, they will, and we will rehost. Yep. That is perfectly fine.
Oh dear, oh dear. Please do as you're told.
I mean, they did last time, which is nice. Yes, yeah. It feels good when people don't. We will need to remake the lobby though, because I got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, that's fine. I like these teams.
Mm-hmm.
I like them.
They've evidently read the handbook.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if your team is in the league, I strongly suggest that you read the handbook.
I'm pretty sure there's like a handbook. If you type in !handbook, it'll.
There is a command. If Nightbot is in fact in the room, let's see if Nightbot is here.
Is Nightbot alive?
Nightbot is in fact here.
Yay! It lives. So yeah, we leave on match point as well.
PogChamp.
Mm-hmm.
Right, create as a spectator. That's always a good thing to do.
Unless you want to play.
I mean, I could. I would probably die instantly.
Which team do you want to nerf?
Wow. My ego has been bruised. Let's see, it was Ashe, then Jackal, and then on defense it was... Caveira got banned, but that was Echo and Caveira. That was it.
Yeah. Yes, them.
Alright, orange team attacks first. We'll name Pipple.
Pipples.
Yes.
I'm just saying random words now. Because it is now... It is almost 5 a.m.
I mean, you agreed to cast me. Whose fault is that?
I did. That is my fault. You begged.
Did I though?
Yes, you did.
Am I the one who begs?
Yep. That was a good stretch.
Was it now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. It's always nice to have it's always nice to have a stretch every now and again. Anyway, let's add some.
I'm hoping this goes to overtime. I really want to see it go to overtime.
Right,
I don't think it really matters. Just make it all.
Wait. Blue one. And then blue win. I believe it was living room, library.
Yeah.
Then aviation
Upstairs.
again. Blue win. And then another blue
Downstairs
win.
ago.
Yeah. And living room. So we'll check. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Yep, we are correct. Blue win and aviation.
Yep.
And that'll close it out. We'll look to now go into overtime. Let's see if NJIT can turn it around. See if teams are ready. GMU is ready. And NJIT is also ready. Let's get right back into the game. PogChamp.
Right back into the action.
Right back into the action.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm always like worried, like when we're going like from round 5 to round 6 and it's like a rehost. I'm like worried that the game won't realize that it's been 5 rounds and just won't.
Oh, that would be concerning. No, we're okay.
Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, good. Good. That would be really tragic. Like, wow.
I know.
Just, oh no.
So I wonder what they're gonna 6-pick the pools into.
I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. Maybe Clash again? Not this time.
Oh no, they're actually.
No,
oh, there we
he'll
go.
do it. Okay, makes sense.
Azifa really likes his shield operators.
I mean, I almost wonder if he somehow picked up on what I was talking about on stream and I was just trying to play a shield operator 24/7.
I mean, but you wanted Turtle to be the shield operator.
But maybe Ozzy heard was like, you know what? I'm gonna please Albatross. See, you're not Turtle though. You're not Turtle, so it's not as cute.
Azifa, you just need to like change your name to Tortoise.
Grow a carapace.
I thought that you were gonna tell him to grow a pair.
That is no. I'm not gonna. Come on now. I'm not mean.
I mean, you kind of are.
How am I mean?
You kind of are.
How am I mean?
You sometimes can be.
I'm a nice man, and you know it.
Yeah, sure. So it looks like New Jersey are opting to do the same basic strategy that GMU were doing.
Don't even pretend I don't spoil you. It's like I was talking about before, wherein like this hold is very common. It's what we see most teams use. It also might just be that they saw GM use it. You know what? This thing is good. Let's do that.
Hey, that's a good
Which
strat.
is fine.
We'll use that.
You can do that. It works.
You would have assumed that being their map pick, they would have known about it.
I mean, I would agree, but from what we've seen in the first 5 rounds, I don't think they do.
Maybe they're just defender mains.
They might as well go in on the bottom floor with the diffuser. A bit of a dangerous choice, if I do say so.
That's a ballsy play there, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out.
Not really having any roam game coming out right now from NJIT. We'll see Insidious Turnip look to play a little bit off the site, but still within arm's reach of his team.
Interesting to see that Ozifer isn't roaming. Clash being pretty much a roamer with the shield. Oh, would you look at that? Look, it's like a conga line.
It is. Turtle will get tagged by a goo mine and will telegraph his entire team's position to the defenders.
I mean, they don't know that actually, but yeah.
Insidious Turnip lying in wait. Will now sneaky sneak back down the hallway, get spotted out by a drone. However, the wolves are coming. Will narrowly miss some fire from the Zofia. Will miss his shot. Boja will find him. There goes NJIT's glorious leader. Ooh, nice turnaround on Boja, finding his second kill so far in the round. I hit a turtle. Mirror Window died. That is unfortunate. Mirror Window will fall. 2 members left standing for NJIT. GMU is on match point. Ooh, Valkyrie shots will come out. Portal will damage the Thatcher, will not quite be able to find the kill. Lion's Roar will come out as well. As we see a site push try to happen here. Meep will find one. Valkyrie will get very aggressive with this, and Turtle will find Reservoir, and Ghost Shadow will find Porto. There is so much happening at once, I can barely keep up with the action. The prone peak will come out, I believe that is from Turtle. Using his namesake, however, will lead the wrong way. Ooh, the peak from Turtle will not quite connect. He will fall. The clutch from Meep! There goes NJIT's first round on the board. Wonderful round.
Beautiful clutch. Beautiful clutch. I definitely think he was getting a lot of information from his teammates there.
Good use of the Valkyrie. That's also an ace, by the way.
Was that an ace?
That's an ace.
Damn. And that is why you choose a Mira. She's pretty strong. Although her gun magazine is like pretty average and pretty small considering how fast it fires, her clutch potential is insane.
I love the Vector. It's very much like it's not a gun that you can fight a bunch of people with at once though, because of how small the magazine is.
You kind of need to pick your fights.
You fight your 1v1, you reload. You fight your 1v1, you reload, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, like in that situation, it was only 2, so he was able to do it without too much difficulty. Really that was doable with one magazine. But you know, having to fight several people at once is never what you want to have to do with a magazine that's less than that's not Ella's gun.
I definitely think GMU kind of lost that round. I mean, obviously Meat played really well, but
they didn't force the 2v1 against the Mira. They could have planted for free,
the 1v1s.
And they just didn't do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I also think I question the use of Lion's Roar so early in the round. I just don't understand it. 3 different defenders on one wall, each reinforcing one wall.
It's okay,
instead
Danny.
of...
This means they aren't stream sniping.
Triggers me so much. Please, coaches, fix this.
To be fair, like not every team has a coach.
Well, yeah, but coaches will like look at this.
No, you're correct.
Captain, coach, thing diff.
We would hope that coaches would watch the VODs. But I mean, it is a lot of VOD footage. That's like 16 hours plus a week.
Yeah, I know. My PC knows. Oh, we are seeing a blitz from Boya. Interesting.
You pull off of the Mira and onto the roam game. Ooh, the blitz over once it. He'll look to jump off and away. Whoever has to run away from the cavalry here will miss his ADS shots, and Boja will find him now. Look at him. He is the blitz now.
I'm still sad it's not Turtle.
Same.
Oh well.
I mean, Turtle loves this thermite. Oh, the shield battle of the century. Let's see how well Ozzy can hold off Boja's aggression. However, he will find the mute. Nice baiting play. Forcing the blitz to try to rush down the clash and then completely surprising him. Ooh, dropping the shot. Ozzy will find Shadow, but he will get refragged, however, and by the Scar, excuse me. Chosen One is down, but Turtle will look to wait and cover his teammate. Nice aggression coming out from Reservoir, recognizing that man is down and getting the frag for his team. Last man standing for NJIT is Insidious Turnip. The man, the myth, the turnip. Will he fail to clutch out the round? He'll see the gun out of the corner of his eye, however, the shots will not quite connect. He'll look for the peak, but the thermite is still up and kicking. Low on HP, 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. He'll look to move away from this. Possibly go for the flank, not wanting to fight the Blackbeard at full HP head on. We'll look for the guerrilla warfare. Now going for the silent step up the stairs. I don't quite think that Turtle knows he's here. Nor does the Blackbeard. They're looking for the mute. Oh, he might hear him though. The Blackbeard hasn't spotted the pre-fire from around the corner. However, the Blackbeard is still up and kicking. He'll stop shooting, assuming that he's dead. And Rude Boy will end the round for his team and the map. A valiant effort from the mute,
close.
But Blackbeard's shield will absorb just one too many shots. And JIT very nearly came back from that, but unfortunately it's just not there.
One clutch too many.
One clutch too many. Still well played from Meep. I'm a fan.
Yeah, that was an insane play by Meep. I have to admit, it was pretty spicy plays. Yeah,
The
I definitely
spiciest.
think NJ are definitely a lot more confident on defense.
Mhm.
You guys really need to like sort out your attacks.
I would agree. Yeah, absolutely.
Rushes
But,
don't always work.
I mean, like, it's just a matter of like getting used to using that timed aggression and becoming efficient with that.
I mean, I love the aggression. I love it. It's great. It's really great to see like these two teams being able to be really aggressive towards each other and stuff like that. It's refreshing to see, especially from previous matches where we've seen teams not quite know how to go about attacking and defending and being really timid and stuff like that and waiting until like the last 10 seconds to push into a site.
Mm-hmm.
So it is really great to see. Just temper it a bit. Drone.
Just a little bit. Anyway,
Yeah, just drone. But drone, like, after most of your teammates are dead, when you're inside the building and not in a safe place, like, make sure you're safe before you drone, please.
Dude, real players throw their drones at the enemy.
I don't think drones actually do any damage, do they?
They should, though. Let's be honest here.
Oh man, could you imagine if you get like a drone kill?
Weaponized drones.
They're literally throwing a drone at someone's face. That'd be great. Ubisoft, get on this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that.
I'll be waiting. Anyway, have a wonderful night, everybody. I think it's time for me to call it a night.
Yeah. Night, guys. Thanks for tuning
Have
in.
a good one. This will be on the NUSL Vault channel, hopefully by, I would say, around Monday. Monday morning, if we can hope. If not, it'll happen when it happens. Look forward to playing to casting the next week of games. This has been Albatross, joined by Speedy Menti.